sort of, far reaches of that are when you have a partner who's, gaslighting you, and they're basically making everything seem like it's your fault, and it's a control mechanism. It's very nefarious, and none of that exists in polyamory. None of it. You're not trying to control anyone. You're not trying to change anybody. You're basically trying to, help your partner grow and be there for them and pick them up when they're down. And I wrote a poem a little while back about the three types of love that I'm looking for in my next relationship, because thanks to COVID, we did all decide that it just didn't make sense to be romantically connected to each other anymore. So we're all best friends, but I'm now officially single, and I think for the next relationship, I might even go back to a monogamous relationship. I'm going to do it with a polyamorous mindset. And the three types of love are face-to-face love, and that's the easy one. That's what everybody thinks about when they think of love. They think of getting dressed up and going out together and sweaty make-out sessions and passion sessions, all of that face-to-face love. And then you've got back-to-back love, which is where you're going into battle for each other and with each other against all odds, and making sure that you protect each other. But the one that's most difficult is the side-by-side love, and it's the one where a lot of people fall down. Side-by-side love is sweatpants and pizza and not caring about getting dressed up, and it's about supporting each other and helping each other to grow. And I'd like to find somebody that I can have those three different types of love with, and that for me would be the basis of a super strong relationship.
That you just opened my mind to a lot of stuff. It's just like my mind just exploded. I definitely need to read the poem. Do you have somewhere? I need to read it. I want to read it. I definitely want to read
it. And I'm not sure I will yet. At some point I might, but I will make sure that you get to see it. Just
please. You answered like a lot of our questions in that monologue you just had, and it was dope. I love it. You answered a lot of questions. Wow. This is so good. I'm just intrigued by this.
Don't cry. Okay. That was very soul fulfilling. Now let's talk about nasty. I know you have questions. I have. Okay. Weirdest sex experience you've ever had? You were just like, damn, that's weird.
I mean, I'm not sure if it was weird or not, no. I mean, there've been a few play parties where a lot of freaky stuff is going on all around me, but at the same time, I'm not going to kink shame anybody or laugh or whatever. I mean,
no shaming, but it's just something that you would be like, I'm not going to return to that.
Well, I'm not going to return to it, but I was at a play party where there were a bunch of furries in the corner. I'm like, all power to you, but it's just not my thing. I mean,
right.
Dressing up in a costume is not my deal.
Okay.
Question for you. My question was, I'm pulling it up. Where was the weirdest place you had sex?
Weirdest. Again, don't know if it was weird or not, but we did get down in a moving train, and there were public in the same carriage, so that was kind of interesting.
A moving train.
It was yeah. I mean, it was exciting because, we were trying to keep it keep it down so that nobody knew what was going on, but it was exciting because you just had that are we gonna get cool? Are we gonna get cool?
Yeah, it's the thrill. It's the thrill of the chase. You're like, oh man, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. What was your not your favorite, but what is the I would say easiest country to hook up with someone? You just landed. I mean, I think with Tinder, any other dating app, it's became super easy right away. But maybe from your own experience, you just boom. Or maybe without using dating app. That's even more interesting.
Well, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of dating apps, particularly Tinder. I think a lot of Tinder is pretty fake. You know, if people do write a bio, it's not normally an honest bio. I prefer people example of telling you exactly what they're looking for.
Field?
But when I used to land in Ukraine, before I would even get out of the airport, I'd have like 30 matches on my phone. So yeah, Ukraine was really good to me.
That's your country.
I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised.
What can I say? I
mean,
mean, you know,
yeah.
I'd land in Kiev, and you know, I'd have a date that night, yeah, for sure.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
I was pretty much expecting that, but you know, I was just I'm like I'm saying though, they're really, really friendly. I just see it. I mean, it is what it is. So
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't
I
say
mean,
the same for myself, for instance, but yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
yeah, most of the Eastern European countries were pretty similar.
Right. Well,
But
yeah.
conversely, you know, things like dating in San Francisco and New York is super tough and
I was about to ask you that. I was about to ask you because I'm from California. I'm from Los Angeles. So I was like, I'm pretty sure people like flock to your accent, right? Oh, you're
yeah,
from.
I mean, you know, that's the one thing I've got going for me. Not just the accent, but the voice in general, and
Yeah.
it works well for me. But I still found it super tough in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I don't know. San Francisco is. I feel like the Bay Area in general is like a crazy place. So
Yeah, and the
I
competition
understand.
is super high, and everyone wants to date a founder that's had a $30 billion exit. And,
Yeah.
you know, you're rocking up saying you're only here for 5 days, and they're like, "Oh, Dusty, bye bye."
Yeah. Yeah. You don't own half of Facebook. Bye. Like I get it.
Well, you don't have a penthouse flat in the dog patch.
Yeah. Yes. 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 Silicon Valley, man. All that crazy.
Well, you know, like everyone has their own taste, anyways. But yeah, I think that was pretty much it that we wanted to talk to Stuart. Thank you very much for being here, for sharing your all the experiences. Like that's been very, very throughout and like full. Thank you very much, Stuart.
Thank you. I mean,
Yes. You know, I'm sorry. I had fun. You know, I learned a lot of things. Hopefully, you got a social media that I can add you and just keep in contact with you because I really love this conversation today. It was
yeah,
actually
you
pretty good.
bet. I mean, you can find me on pretty much every platform at The Real SJR. So TAGREAL SJR, The Real SJR.
We're gonna
Find
leave
me pretty
some
much
links
everywhere.
below so everyone who feels like you want to get, you know, social mentoring through pictures and posts from Stuart, you can always do that. That was the Ghosted Wine podcast. Thank you very much for being with us, listening, watching us. Subscribe, hit notification bells, follow, blah blah blah, RSS, Spotify, YouTube, and something else I forgot. Anyways, thank you very much again, Stuart. And that's a wrap. Yay!
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yo, man, that was good. I'm about to add you right now.